Blessings. Hello. Hello. Happy day after Thanksgiving, everybody. Blessings, Master Jeff. How are you?
Blessings, beautiful blessings. You and your beautiful soul. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you. I just thought of the most perfect gratitude
Mm.
Care Bear share would be involving Master Jeff Mamora. Water salt gratitude is what I have been learning from you, and we will talk further about. But I just do want to wish everybody a great day after Thanksgiving. It was the ultimate day of gratitude. I know our family, we enjoyed all the things. I didn't go hippie granola, I was cream and cream cheese and butter and and I enjoyed myself. I blessed my food, and with gratitude, I ate it with my family and my dear friend, and I enjoyed it. Now, I did take a scram before and after, just in case, but I also just really enjoyed food. Now, that's saying a lot from someone who abused myself and had disorders for nearly 2 decades. It is possible to heal yourself. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Master Jeff Mamora.
Blessings.
tell
So,
us about the water soul gratitude that you're
so
so
water
known
soul
for.
gratitude is the fundamentals of my teaching. And what I did not include in the water soul gratitude statement is breathing, because we're still alive and we're breathing. So basically, in my basic teachings or fundamentals, we are spirit first. The spiritual realm dictate the number one. Okay, basically you have authority energies. So spiritual realm dictate the energetic realm. Energetic realm dictate the physical realm. So by the time you have a physical phenomenon, symptoms, or situation, it is already the last step. So if you only have physical solution for your physical stuff, you're chasing your tail,
Okay.
because you would never get. Not because what I do, it doesn't even go. I don't even necessarily go to the root cause. I go to the core of the root cause. You will never go to the core of the root cause if you only have physical solution for your physical situation or symptoms. Now, water
Okay.
salt gratitude, with more hydration, your chi, your light will conduct more. So we're spiritual, we're light beings. So with electrolytes, which is salt, minerals, we conduct more light. So salt basically is the raw material for us to conduct more light. The technical term is making more mitochondria. And your breath, it is the force of your light. So with this simple technique that I helped thousands of people already, I developed this alignment technique. It took me decades. It's from working with insane criminals for over 20 years. So it is a matter of alignment, how we could actually help people that are actually facing life imprisonment to reduce the rate of their suicide. Now, in this type of trainings, I was handpicked. I was the only one that was able to actually becoming an expert, because it is actually a matter of holding an alignment within yourself. They did not use this terminology in psychology or psychiatric care. But after I got my spiritual awakening and I was realizing, oh, what I was trained for was actually some spiritual work. They just
That
don't they just don't call it that way.
and you're saying just you being full of light in the presence of others, that starts
Yeah,
the
it's
healing journey.
basically by you holding your alignment without doing anything, you're actually that's what holding space, or they call therapeutic space. So it's not therapeutic as far as to say therapeutic as just term of therapeutic. It is an actual healing frequency. So when we did the test, I was the only one that was able to actually get a shift, because you were supposed to pick a patient that you could not stand anymore, that you are not doing you can't stand anymore. So by the time that you're able to get over your ego and be there in a different place and different intention, something click. So in this type of of alignment, and then when you add the water, salt, gratitude, you are opening to the no limit zone. So just the gratitude alone is basically to get over yourself. My spiritual teaching 101 is to get over yourself. So
First and
gratitude is
foremost.
actually is usher you in the mode of get over yourself. Because if we can't get over ourselves, then we can't be grateful. So, but by being grateful, it is easier for us to get over ourselves, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do an actual demo.
Okay.
Okay. Now, before we start this, I gave you an energetic tool. So I want so the main difference is what I do as a teacher, as a healer. I actually assist people in experiencing my teaching. So one of my main tools are live wave crystal patches. So I'm going to actually let you open and let you just hold it. So we're going to check in and do that a few times during the talk and see if you feel the difference, the way your light body respond to a light therapy.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna use that as a gauge.
Okay. So, and I know we're going to talk a lot about this throughout, but just to preface to everyone, Master Jeff sent me this packet. I don't know if you can see, I'm sure you've heard of Life Wave. Some people are talking about this online, and these crystal patches. You probably sent it to me probably 6 months ago. I was on my way to a conference and I came back and it was like, it's not time. It's not time. It's not time. I was also not sure what the whole thing was, if it was going to be a marketing. So I would just put it aside. And then we had this beautiful discussion at a healthy and free rally. And it just dawned on me, I'm like, it's time. Like, I get what you're saying now. Okay, so I've opened it for the first time and I'm holding a patch or a few of them.
One patch,
okay.
yeah. So put the rest of the pack a little bit further from your body because just 12-inch is already activated. So your light, your energy is activating the patch. So I want you to actually hover it over, and then with the right hand, hover it over the left palm like this.
Like,
and I need you to feel. So like say say the pinky and try different. Okay, feel. So feel. What do you feel?
Well, I'm feeling heat.
Heat.
Yeah.
Okay. You see how so the information is being sent to you in the speed of light. You get a response within seconds. So that heat that you are experiencing, your body making your own glutathione.
Okay.
In this instance.
That gave me goosebumps. Because it is. It's like it's a recognition. The body's like, oh yeah, there you are, and it kind of.
This is the most the most economical, sustainable of detoxing is to increase your own endogenous glutathione. Okay. So by doing this, your body is not lazy. Your body is making. Now I need you to switch hand. Now hold it with the left and then hover it over to your right and see if there any difference. I need you to feel, don't think. You might even feel sensation in different part of the body.
Did you? I think I froze there for a second. Did you freeze, hun? Okay, we're back. Okay. Go ahead. No, I'm not feeling. I'm feeling a little tingly back here.
Okay, that means it's pulling metals from the back of the head.
Yay! I love that.
So look at, and we were just actually activating and I just need you to hold it over on the third eye just for about 2 seconds. 1, 2. What do you feel?
Well, the same warmth just moved up and it moved down because I felt it then go down. As soon as I pulled it down, I felt warm.
So that's detoxing. So imagine if you're increasing the glutathione so fast and so like dramatic, the sensation that you're feeling, the heat and all that, it is actually intracellular glutathione being increased, and you're detoxing in real time. So awesome. in minimal in 24 hours, you will make 300 more %. Now, the main difference is if people watching this and they're live wave distributor, don't use me to promote your stuff because I don't do live wave. Okay. I love the company and I love the inventor, but I don't do the typical marketing what they do. I
Okay.
do me. I use this as a
Yes. Good to
spiritual
know.
tools.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now put that to the side. Now we're going to do
Mhm.
the water salt gratitude. Then you could see the method of my mindfulness.
Okay.
Okay.
I need my water.
Okay. All
I got
right.
my water.
Hold your water with your right hand and hold the salt shaker with your left.
Okay, it's a grinder, so I
That's
might
fine.
need.
That's
Okay.
fine. I need you to see. I need you to see the salt and the water. I need you to see your eyes. You don't have contacts, right?
I do, but they're not
You
colored.
do. Okay. If they're not colored, that's fine.
No. Yeah.
Okay. All right. If you feel anything, you need to let me know, okay?
Okay.
Because I'm already okay. I have to ask you, is that if I'm measuring you, I'm already in your field, so I have
Okay.
permission to be in your field, yes?
Yes, you have my permission.
Okay. What do you feel?
I feel like I had wine last night. Honestly,
Okay.
though, I feel like my feet and my head, like everything is in, how sometimes some muscles are tighter than
Mhm.
everything's all one. I feel like one unit.
Okay. So I need you to twist 5 times.
5 times. Okay.
Okay.
It's a back and forth grinder. Perfect. 4,
All
5.
right. Okay. I
1,
need you to
2, 3, 4,
and
5.
I need you to shake it around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now hold it with the right hand. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
then hold it, hover over the left like this.
Okay.
All right. I need you to hold gratitude. What do you feel? And
I
when I
feel
say
like
gratitude,
smiling,
there you
and I
go.
feel the warmth between the two.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
And
like getting
I could
warmer and warmer every second.
I could see and feel energy underneath your beautiful cheeks.
Oh, I feel it.
You see? So
Mm-hmm.
look, I did not bless it directly. It was just blessing because what I'm conducting right now. Put it to the side, and we're gonna create a baseline.
Okay.
Okay. And we did this in your show before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is actually to create a baseline without assuming. You know, you know what assuming does, right?
Isn't it project a false reality?
You're fucked. Excuse me. We're not supposed to.
It's okay.
Sorry, shit. Oh man.
It's okay, hon.
Anyways, in my teaching, never freaking assume because it is based on ego and pride.
Mm.
So the whole idea is how do we become a better vehicle by not letting our own ego and our pride get in the way. We are love and we are light. The moment to moment when we get over ourselves, we carry more light. We conduct more light. Now, I'm going to actually get a baseline of your aspects, spiritual aspect, mental, emotional, energetic, and body. Okay? You have a pen?
I do.
Okay, we're going to write it down. Okay?
Okay.
Now, the spiritual content, it is a spiritual aspect. So basically, a content is this cup.
Okay.
I mean, the content is what's in the cup.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So the spirit is the cup.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So the spirit is spirit, but what's inside is very different one to another. So I need you to close your eyes, take a deep breath. So as you exhale, you let go of your mind. So you're basically setting the mind to the side. You're not suppressing. You just put it to the side. You're not feeding it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, make a direct and serious attempt to connect to your spirit and feel your spirit. Not assuming, genuinely feeling the connection or connecting to your spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't really fully have a full connection or some kind of connection with the spirit if you're too much in your head. Now, are you connecting to the spirit or
I
connected to the
think
spirit?
I
Yes?
am. I'm
Okay,
still
good.
cognizant hearing you, but I'm trying to.
Yeah, that's fine because you feel it, you feel it. And then, so how does your spirit feels to you?
It's jovial.
Okay, that
Yeah.
is it. Write it
Yeah.
down. Write it
Oh,
down.
perfect.
Okay.
VIAL. Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. Now, I need you to close your eyes again.
Yep.
Okay. The first mental image that comes up, I need you to take a screenshot of your mind. Now, open your eyes. What's the screenshot?
That was so random. Sledding.
So this is the technique that I told you it took me decades to create. So this technique is how fast I could get to someone's subconscious in real
Okay.
time.
Mhm.
Write it down, hold that image, write
I
it
was
down.
like, where did
Yeah.
this come from?
The color and everything else is matter. So close your eyes and hold that image. Take a deep breath. Don't feed it to the head, don't feed it to anything else. Just hold the image and allow your heart to organically respond to that mental image. What is your emotional content now?
Totally happy. Just laughing, laughing, laughing.
Totally
And
happy.
utter gratitude watching my kids be happy.
All right.
Yeah.
Now take a deep breath, exhale, amplify that feeling. So imagine that and say emotion is a balloon, you're blowing it up with your breath. And that's my teaching in breath work. You're actually amplifying the energy, which is energy in motion. A few more breaths. You're amplifying what's in the heart, the emotional content. You're amplifying and fill up your body with it. Now feel the energetic sensation within and around the body. Energetic sensation could be ticklish, heat, cold, expansion, floating, lightness, cloudiness, groundedness, tactile. What do you feel energetically?
Energetically rooted, like a little grounded. And I
Rooted.
think it has to do with the way I'm sitting, but I just feel like present.
Okay, present.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you feel?
I feel my pants are too tight.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, now I need you to feel physical, right?
Yeah.
Energy wise, up or down, expression, pleasure, pain, stagnant, discomfort. What do you feel physically?
I am very much swimming in pleasure and happiness and gratitude. Um, I'm I'm just swimming in it. I just feel like my baseline is excitement.
Excitement. Okay, cool. So we'll write it all down later, but we're recording this, right?
Oh yeah.
Now this is how fast I could shift people consciousness. So not only I have the energy signature as a Kundalini master to shift you, but I have the technique and the teaching for you to do it yourself.
Is it the exercise of picturing somewhere
Well, I
jovial?
created this from like years of training and this and that. I could make it really simple
Mm-hmm.
because what it was required for the practitioner was for us to do this with ourselves. But then we were never taught to actually do it to the client because this practice was for me to hold it within me to conduct the alignment regardless how I felt about this person. I could hate this person at this moment, but I need to get over it moment to moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's when it's an interesting conductivity of resonance. And then if you practice this with your husband, with your loved ones and your children, this is a different level of conductivity of resonance. This is what I do basically. It's
Okay.
basically a matter of no truth nor light, more truth, more light. So if you could conduct energy, that's good. But how clean is your energy, or how truthful, or how coherent? Because if you don't have alignment in all your aspects, you are not coherent in all aspects.
Yeah,
Go
that
ahead.
makes
What were you
sense.
saying?
Well, I was just going to say, like that exercise you've just been doing with me, I can easily do that with my kids. You
Yes.
know, they can sit and it's hard to have them sit still for a long time, but they can sit, they can tell me what they're seeing, how they're feeling, and we can write it down. That was so cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And put it this way, I've saved well, I don't want to. I've helped thousands of people with just this little simple techniques like this. I have the spiritual cleansing grant technique, but with this, people who how I transform addicts, with this you have the skills to watch your own patterns.
Yeah.
If you practice this like 30, 40 times a day, you start becoming the observer because you're observing.
Right.
You're observing your own patterns and energetic looping.
Right.
So you know what not to feed. In my teaching, you are what you feed.
Yeah.
But then I give you the skills to do it. Now,
and I'm feeling too good. Like I wish I had something in me that you could shift, but I've been still healing since I saw you last, so I feel so good.
Yeah. But in the past, I did this alignment in 2-3 minutes, and you felt really good.
Yeah.
You were already feeling good, but now you feel really good.
It's amplified.
Amplified excitement. You said full of pleasure, excitement, this and that. Now, I need you to go back and hold the glass to the camera, and I'm going to bless it now.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sending love. Okay. What did you feel now?
Electrified. It got heavy too.
It got heavy. Well, it's filled. Okay. Now, I need you to hold it, hover it over to your left hand. Don't touch it like this. Okay. Like this.
Okay. Hover it.
Hover it. Okay. And feel it. And what does it feel? How does it feel?
You know, I'm noticing on my left hand that on the outskirts of my hand are warmer than the palm. It's like it's like a ring of warmth around it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, now I need you to take a deep breath. Imagine if you could draw it from your hand as you inhale, hold it to the heart, and then when you exhale, expand it throughout the body a few times and see how your body is responding to my light.
Expansive.
Yeah. So when I do this with people that are in chronic pain, their pain disappeared or at least reduced 50% remotely. I
was just going to say, so not even in person, you're doing this remotely.
Yes.
You can heal too.
Yes. Yeah. So it's if you do that, that means if you have immune system stuff, this and that. I'm not saying that I could cure you out of everything, but once you make more light, that is the base on everything.
Yeah.
In healing. So go ahead and drink as much as you can. Doesn't have to be the whole thing, but I just need.
Sure. I'll take another.
And then just breathe a few times. You totally feel different now to me. How do you feel now at this moment?
I can feel the water literally go. It's flushing.
It has my light in there, so it's going to give you what you need.
That's beautiful.
What else do you feel? Sensations, tactile. Feel your hand like this. Put it together and feel.
It's still generating a lot of heat.
There you go.
More than before, because I've been sitting on my hands, but not sitting on them. They've been not touching. Basically, there's no other way for it to generate. Yeah.
Now. Go grab the glutathione patch.
Oh, yeah.
See, so now you have more raw material. Now see what's the difference.
Well, it feels like it's warm and it was sitting in the same spot. It's literally feels warm.
You see, now this is the main difference in why I do what I do. You see, I maximize things.
Yeah. Simple things,
but it's applicable.
Yeah.
So if you have a powerful tool, I'll make it even to the no limit powerful ways.
Yeah. Tell
No,
me
let's
about. Mhm,
hold it here. This is I put my glutathione here because I'm like purging from this
mhm,
cup. But put it a little bit lower right here. That's your
mhm.
thymus there.
Okay.
That's the center of your immune system.
Ah, here.
What do you feel there? Feel.
Surprise. I didn't know that was where my center of my immune system was.
Yeah, thymus.
Yeah. And I
That
know I
is
didn't even open it or activate it, but I feel its presence there.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's not even unraveled.
No, it's
No.
wireless. So
Yeah.
I need you to put it on top of the shoulder here, on
Hmm.
top of your clothes. No, on top of your clothes.
Okay.
So it's wireless. What do you feel?
There's some heat
There
coming
you go.
through. Hmm.
You
Uh-huh.
have some inflammation there.
I do. Yeah. And I
That
forgot about that.
oh, how did I know?
How did you know that? I was like, oh yeah. So I sleep on my sides. So my
Okay.
shoulders and shoulder blades get messed, but I'm the
Okay.
mom who deals with it.
Yeah, it's related to the liver. It's right shoulder related to the liver.
Really?
Yeah. So I need you to fold the back like a quarter of it,
Hmm.
like this, and then just stick it to on top of your shirt, on top of the cardigan
Okay.
or sweater that you're wearing, right there.
Fill the
Just
back. Okay.
yeah, just right there. Okay. And then we're going to continue talking. But
Okay.
pay attention because it's going to actually start reducing inflammation by
Oh, I see.
detoxing.
Okay. I didn't get the sticky part. Let me do a quarter of the sticky part.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I want you to tell me more about glutathione. Is that how I'm saying it right?
Glutathione, yes.
Glutathione. It's okay. Because you were telling me some things at the park that blew my
Hmm.
mind, not only
Yeah.
with kids and autism but is there a relation to collagen too? Because I mean,
Yes.
that's my jam right now because I'm drooping.
You are not. You're gorgeous. Stop
Well, I
it.
mean, could use a little pick me up sometimes. I'm drying out now.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So I learned glutathione is actually from the inventor. So there are we could talk about glutathione for weeks,
It's true.
24/7
There's
for
so much
weeks. But
stuff.
but to make it really sweet and powerful, glutathione it is basically the master antioxidant. So when you increase glutathione, you increase the rest of other antioxidants. So your body able to recycle vitamin C, vitamin and other antioxidants. In any infection, in any detox and immune system, okay, and metabolism, performance, you cannot have this type of talk without actually involving glutathione. Glutathione is the top substance in all of them. It's a peptide. And even Judy Makovich kept talking about endogenous glutathione. She strongly feels it could detox the vax, it could detox all the graphene oxide, this and that, because it is what the body used to get rid of oxidation. Excuse me, I'm still
Mhm. You're
detoxing.
still purging, yeah. Take care.
Um, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically like I'm detoxing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Even master
Oh,
healers
I'm
have to
purging.
detox.
We got to.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I do. So once you detox, your glutathione will deplete because it's being used by the body.
Oh, okay. That's why. Mm-hmm.
That's why you need to
Yeah.
wear this like every day.
Mm-hmm.
This is not like a gimmick, like a marketing MLM, this and that. Even though the MLM is their business model, but my mission is to make this accessible to other people.
Because you believe in the product.
Not
It's
only
not
I
about the
believe in the
marketing.
product,
Yeah.
I help thousands of people. My first miracle with prayer and not knowing much about healing, I reversed cirrhosis of the liver. Guy was dying.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
And the guy was in Mexico. He was actually damaged by chemical where he was working.
Mm.
And that was when I knew there is, because these are crystals. These are not patches. I don't call them regular patches.
They're crystals. And we're becoming crystalline ourselves. Mm-hmm.
So with more alignment, with more gratitude, with just prayer, if you correctly praying, not just praying empty, everything is amplified. So this is basically the power of what this is it. Now, most other people that sell this product, they don't actually have this type of miracles. I mean, especially with autism, like if you increase glutathione level high level all day, you're not going to have autism
Ooh, that's a big one.
because the body will actually detox everything else.
Wow.
So big part of the cause of because I help a lot, and then there's another product that I'm gonna on the other to called carnosine. So it's like this.
Mm-hmm.
I have old videos from mainstream media when they just do glutathione IV. All the autistic symptoms are gone.
Hmm.
Parkinson, all the Parkinson symptoms are gone.
Wow.
So let's say you're being cured or not, but if the symptoms are gone, that means the body is healing,
Yeah. I'm gonna write that down.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't, and then the same thing with cancer. I've seen a study in the 60s, FDA owned studies, how glutathione cure cancer.
Mm. Now you if you are detoxing, like doing the chlorine dioxide detoxes and stuff, you should be taking this along with, just
Because I customize
uh-huh.
detoxing like that. So if you're taking, so you should cycle. So this is an antioxidant.
Mm-hmm.
Chlorine dioxide is an oxidizer.
Gotcha.
And again, this is what separate me from the typical life wave distributor or brand partners or whatever you want to call it. Most of those people, and I love my brothers and sisters in the live wave community, don't get me wrong, but we are not the same. They don't even know what health and holistic. I mean, if we go to a meeting, they're eating steak and donut for breakfast. We're not the same. They like parasite cleanse, they never even done in their life. And they be like it at the bar,
Mm-hmm.
getting drunk.
It's a different
So,
mentality being
well,
healing
because
yourself. Yeah.
no, there's a different mentality. It's selling the product and making millions,
Or
okay?
truly heal. Yeah.
Or you actually maximizing the product to actually doing miracles.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I say miracles, a lot of people get triggered.
Oh, sure.
And then and I said, I'm not going to entertain your limitations. Just, check out my testimonials video.
Yeah. Yeah.
And no, your validation is not required.
Yeah. And you are assisting folks in healing themselves. These, those that have doubts or have these preconceived assumptions, they're going to stay in
Assumption.
their loops. Yeah. They're not
Yeah.
ready to fully heal, truly heal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So,
these, I know they're safe for kids because I know a friend who used to do them with her kid, was really helping with his new sports injuries and growing so fast, like really supplementing him because he had this growth spurt and he was in pain, and this totally helped.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then what I do just now, look at with just alignment technique and water cell gratitude.
Yeah.
The effect of that glutathione is more powerful than any glutathione that you could actually ingest or even other glutathione crystal patch because you are in the different alignment. So what this product does, it actually increases biocoherence in you. But then if you already have coherence within you, it will go to the deeper layer of coherence.
So it's
So
not like taking a supplement, it's activating your own body to make it itself.
Yes. So let's just go back to the basic. This has the frequency to tell the body to create the main detoxing compound in the body. So if it's a signal to make a detoxing compound, anti-aging compound, including making collagen, you can't make collagen in the body without having high glutathione.
Okay.
In the spiritual realm and energetic realm, what does that mean? Regeneration, anti-aging, and detoxing. So if, let's say you're talking about crystal, let's say obsidian, let's say that is transmuting to the dark. So that means that's what it does. So what this does is a detoxer. So it's detoxing energetically. Even the signal is detoxing energetically.
It's beautiful. I mean, that's
simple.
Yeah.
It works. But then again, as far as the marketing side, this is why I do my own thing. This is why I say I do me. I don't do the typical
Yeah.
what the networker sell because I learned a lot from the inventor. I learned a lot from Suzanne Somers. Suzanne Somers, the one that was training us in the
Oh, really?
beginning. Yeah, she was our spokesperson in life.
No way. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so she was the one that training us about how important glutathione. The YouTube
Yeah.
videos 12 years ago or 11 years ago, they should have, or around 10 years ago, of Suzanne Somers talking about
Okay.
glutathione.
I would remember, maybe I just it didn't register at the time, but I do remember a long time ago she was talking about curing herself of, I believe it was cancer. There was so many ailments and literally reversing her age.
Yeah,
And in
so
this town, people are always looking for the next thing, but it's too much work. They're not putting the work in to heal. They have to choose it. They want the quick fix.
well, to me, this is the fastest, easiest, most applicable tool because you could use it locally.
Okay.
You could use it energetically. And then it has a systemic effect. So when you put it on your shoulder, it has a systemic effect because you're tapping into the meridians.
Okay. Even over the sweater?
Yeah.
Okay.
I even when kids broke their bone, I'll help them heal like 50% or faster. No
Wow.
medical claims.
Like over the cast or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Wow.
you reduce
Mhm.
pain that way too. I mean, I
Okay.
get people off morphine's pump.
Oh, yeah, I can't. Even when you just said going into the prison system and people in the darkest of dark, if you can get those folks to heal, because that's
Oh,
an inside out job. It's
well, yeah,
huge.
I've done that within myself.
Yeah.
I
That's
was
shifting
pretty
the
bad.
planet though.
Yeah.
And
So
then, yeah.
this is the
Mhm.
thing. Like what I do is very real. This part of and you can't really reduce pain without detoxing.
You have to detox.
You have to detox
You
because
have to detox
if
people.
the tissue is not detox, the energy is not flowing incongruent with the energy how it should be.
Right, right.
And guess what? You could put that directly in certain areas with the glutathione patch. Let's say I could increase glutathione just in your liver, just putting a few of those patches in your liver directly.
Mm, that's so cool.
Yeah. And then if you have a thermography, you could see it within 10, 20 minutes.
Oh,
Then
awesome.
then I have let's say certain drops that will increase your raw material, or you could eat 4 eggs. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't push this to
Yeah.
people. If they don't want it, I have a lot of other ways to do it. But
Right.
it's just not effective
Right.
as effective or as fast. Let's say, oh, I don't want that. Okay, eat 4 eggs a day. I don't want that. Make sure you have, raw milk, raw kefir, collagen, whey, MSM. MSM drops is a good raw material. And that's it. That's basically, people need to know.
Yeah.
If you're talking about immune system detox, the number one for people to know, this is what should be in the e-kit of all the holistic mamas.
Ooh, good
Okay.
call. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I love all the holistic mamas pushing all this, cleaning products, shampoo and all that,
Right.
But then I rather have to push, my local Patriot products for that, because there's a lot of small business that making cleaning products that's clean.
Yeah.
But if you really want to, if you actually feel the need to be patriotic, this was actually designed for Navy SEALs.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so this is actually designed as this technology came from DoD. So the inventor was actually working for Department of Defense to create holistic emergency kit for healing, and not because they were damaging their own special ops.
Well, that's a huge reference right there, because they obviously had tons of money to invest in it. I mean, in the study of it.
Yeah.
So
So
huge.
what is? Let's explain to you again. So if you're watching this, and if other people use these products, use my videos to promote their own life wave, I prefer you not. I prefer you to actually follow my teachings, because there's a lot more. This is not about just buying this. There's the work, and there's a lot of other stuff in it. But to get into a little bit deeper, then we need to move on, because I know you're pressed for time. The number one cause of disability for veterans is, see if you know.
The number one cause of disability, pain. I mean,
Close. It is actually
mental health.
It's actually loss of hearing.
Really?
So this is actually was in not to detox, but it's actually to preserve their hearing because glutathione is neuroprotectant.
Oh, wow.
So if you have a high level of glutathione, if let's say you have damaged hearing, you're still able to reverse it. Recently, I just reversed the hearing damage of a veteran.
Wow.
Just with this.
Very
Because
cool.
I offer instant pain relief and detox for all veterans and first responders.
You do. You've been doing that for some time too.
A long time, a long time, and tons of miracles, tons. So this is basically how it got to the contract. Is not just for performance and detox, this and that. It's actually for preservations of your nerves, your nervous system. Now,
okay,
if it's neuroprotectant, but then it oxidizes, so you need a high level of it all the time because we are being attacked all the time.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in my findings, so this is not just I read somewhere. Most of the autistic cases, unless if it's super severe, like brain damage, it is due to the body could not detox the vaccines. So what's worse is, let's say they got the vaccines and then they spike a fever, they start getting seizures, and the mom give a Tylenol.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Okay, so what the Tylenol does, depletes the glutathione.
Mm.
So if depleted glutathione in the body, that's what it's resulted on. Now, what if we have some ways to combat that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying we could reverse everything, but anything is possible.
Especially with the pregnant moms, because I know they resort to Tylenol too.
Oh, trust me, I have so many, and then they're like, "Oh, is this safe?" I said, "You're poisoning your liver and your baby, and you're gonna figure out your own glutathione is safe or not."
But then they won't eat deli meat. I just can't figure it out. Oh.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
So, again, but when it comes to pregnant women, I need you to be clear. Like, whatever the company is saying, I'm not. This is why I'm not promoting it like regular ways other people. Okay, because they stuck with very strict rules. They don't make claims, they don't diagnose, and this and that. Especially with pregnant women, people are I'm going to use, oh, you got to check with their doctor. I'm not a doctor, but the whole disclaimer thing. But a lot of people that I've helped on their own risk, I have recently just two Prego Clan. I have Prego Clan as students now, and warrior babies.
Yay!
I've been healing them. I've been healing them babies since in the womb. So I have a whole womb healing stuff. As far as natural birth and reversing the damage in the womb and the whole root area, this and that. And again, this is part of it because you need to heal all that and detox the areas locally and systemically.
Okay. Well,
okay. Go ahead.
Well, I also wanted to make sure we talked because I'm so into the detoxing and purging, and I know you're doing that now again. We never stop doing it, but I did get to see you, and you gave me that sacred cacao chocolate, and I spent a week just purging like nobody's business, and not like in a gross way, just in a. I felt like the Hulk. I kept activating more and more every day, and was lighter and lighter. What was in that?
I get that a lot. What I explain to people is basically when I help with people, like if you watch some of my activations, it's not necessarily what's in it. Number one, the quality of the material is very important. So the cacao has to be the highest quality. I get it from Sunstar, which is owned by a patriot, and it's local.
OC, right? It's Orange
in OC,
County?
yeah. So it is the cleanest, the most basically no mold and everything. Now, what I do each time, I actually measure. Let's say I put carbon 60 in there, I put certain essential oils, then I activate it. So what the most important it is the activation part. Now, and then people say, well, if I don't have you, then how am I going to activate it? I'm making my light very accessible. I have dozens of videos in my album of activations. So all you need is basic stuff, either carbon 60, essential oils, whatever that you need for anti-parasite stuff. And just like what we did,
Mm-hmm.
you play my videos and activate your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it is important to have the base from Sunstar because that is the most bioavailable minerals that I measured.
Okay.
Look at, you could.
Well, I want to also say and stress big time to people that you have to choose and want to detox and purge. You have to be prepared and accept it and be willing. I think that's the difference. Like when I had your chocolate, I was with gratitude eating it and knowing and trusting you and working together. I was like, I'm allowing my body to shift right now. And it did. Someone else could have eaten the chocolate and just went, oh, I had diarrhea for a day. And then they'd go on their merry way. I've been healing ever since. It's been amazing.
Well, that's the thing. And this is why I end up teaching and coaching. This is why I just had a talk with Lexi regarding stop casting pearls to the swine.
Yeah.
Because we are sacred. We need to act accordingly. So all my teaching right now, what is the alignment doing? It is teaching you how to allow. Miracles and blessings are already here. When we do this kind of practice in applied spirituality, in the East, they call this Kriya, applied spirituality teaching. Kriya. But I'm making applied spirituality teaching to be more applicable. It's Beautiful. Like I'm making biohacking beyond biohacking.
Yeah, because there are some hacks out there with biohacking, which is gadgets and get rich quick and look what I can do, but they practice nothing else.
Yeah, the machine stuff, this and that. Yeah. I'm not about that because we are the machine. Yeah. This is what, like, when I teach, what I showed you right now regarding this, right? I taught you with the water salt gratitude first. So you could actually start with that. You don't need, you have to have this. No, bullshit. You don't have to have this. This is just optimum choice, right? But then if you don't, then I could show you, let's say, other videos. I could show you, okay, let's avocado, increase glutathione. But again, it's going to be slow. Eggs, NAC. But NAC, I don't like using NAC for a long-term period because it will hit a plateau.
Well, again, you're ingesting as opposed to having your body create it itself. So
the best, then this is my findings. So some people like to argue, and then they like to argue, and then it's like, what have you achieved? Right. Well, so and so said this. I'm like, I heal people all day, every day.
Then they're not ready. Yeah, I'm tired of those people.
So let me just explain like this. Okay, the best way to do it. Number one is the alignment we did. Okay, water salt gratitude. Then after that, it is the raw material. Let's say if you want to increase glutathione, you need raw material. Okay. Number three, you need the signal.
The signal.
The
effort. Okay.
I'm going to transmit this. Put yours up. Take another one up, and I'm going to transmit it. So now they don't even have to buy it per se right now. They just save this part, and they could get it.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to teach you how to transmit. I just have the best intentions for people to receive this. We're transmitting, not just us. It's basically what's in here to increase people's glutathione. So you people that watching this, put your hands up, have gratitude, and just like what Heidi said, allow.
I see you, Stephanie. I see you 10 days. Hold them up.
Hold them up and then make a quick baseline before I start. I'm going to give you like about a few seconds.
Okay.
Make a quick baseline, and I'm going to transmit this, okay? All right. 3, 2, 1, sending. All right. We're going to wait up people's response. So this is basically what I'm doing.
Stephanie's like, I allow.
Yes.
Go, Stephanie. I know. And I just wanted to share this really quick, 10 days, because I'm such an advocate of the detoxing and purging. They saved their life after eating poison bread containing black goo, milk thistle, and zeolite. Those are great with the liver, right? You're detoxing the liver with both of those, especially combined. That's excellent. And you get that liver detoxed and you get this detoxing going, then you start activating your own body's glutathione, and you're just going to become your own self-heal. You're in your own med bed, basically. Go ahead with your, I'm sorry, the activation part too.
No, that's basically it. I mean, you know, like, look, if you could do one thing as a tool, increase your own glutathione. I mean, all the healing tools and detox I have on my tables right now, it's a mess. I'm a Virgo, but it's organized mess.
Sure, I guess what you mean. And Stephanie saying
have,
thank you. She felt the tingle in her hands.
There you go. See? And that tingling is actually a detoxing. So that's what her body feels in detoxing in the tissue. In your body, you felt heat.
I felt
those,
heat.
yeah, those are inflammation and toxins in the tissue. But if any of the viewers feels cold, that's in the bone.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's detoxing from. But if you feel pain, like say like a stabbing, prickly pain, it's detoxing from the tissue. But if you feel like almost like an ice pick when I'm transmitting, it's pulling from the bone.
No way. Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
So
cool.
it's really cool. And one thing that I would like to explain to people, when we doing my approach in detoxing, it is very comprehensive and safe due to the fact we are enhancing the body's own mechanism. I say I am awaken and amplify your own inner ability to heal and transform. So we utilize the built-in mechanism and amplify it and enhance it. You don't want to enhance something and it's not incorporating your own system. And then number one is the energetic. These are energetic tools. This is why I just don't want you to like, well, this is a glutathione thing. Yeah, but it is an energetic tool to increase glutathione, meaning you're energetically making glutathione first to detox. So you're energetically detoxing first, spiritually detoxing, and then the body will follow.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that so much. And I love showing my kids and being a way shower for them, because now they're actually, they love the concoctions I have. They're aware. They're like, something feels off. What am I missing? What does my body need? As opposed to put a Band-Aid on it, you know?
Yeah.
Now it's like, let's heal. Let's fix this.
Yeah, it is really cool. Like I used to do a lot of demos healing, you know, when I was still with my ex, and she had like a little girl. And then like she would actually like help me heal. It's like I would say, what do you feel where? So she would actually feel which one would go where, and it will not, you know,
they know
because they know, and the pain will just vanish within seconds. So with this kind of tools, you could reduce pain within seconds or minutes.
That's beautiful.
Especially with my what we did just now.
Well, that's what I wanted to tell you. So even Stephanie said, and Stephanie, I have the answer for you there. You could isolate this part of the video and make a short one so we can all do it more often. But I know Jeff has, if you can go to his catalog of videos and albums, he does have a lot of these healing quick modalities you can do. I think that's what she's asking, if you have that available.
If you want to see activations of anti-parasitic stuff, you go to my cacao album activation. If you want just for a bliss out of your mind, out of your butt, you go to my Kundalini tea, my sacred tea. So it's like amplification of Kundalini. And if you just want to have like straight transmission, I've done some of the live videos that I would actually I used to do hormone balancing remotely. Yeah. Ooh. I could reset your adrenals with my teachings.
That's huge. That's amazing.
Yeah, and that's another thing that everyone needs is resetting adrenals, but because of all the metals and shit that they're spraying us, you know.
The metals, and psychologically, what's been happening to us? People have been, at war. She's asking at your website. I know you have Facebook albums, correct? And your Instagram.
Yeah, my website, I don't think is all done. It's very basic. Lexi's helping me out with that, but basically you could reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram. I have Telegram, but I get thousands of stuff notifications in there. I only check it like once, twice a week.
Mhm.
But if you want to check out my testimonial album, I have plethora. Like I work from helping professional MMAs, Muay Thai fighter, all the way to dying babies.
Mm.
So when you're fine tuning energy, you could work with anything, any situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. We have about 5 minute wrap up here. So we're going to get to more where to find him, which is Facebook and Instagram. And if you can also, maybe they can email you if you're
Yeah,
up with sharing that.
Jeff Mamora at Proton Mail.
Okay. And I'll add that. I'll add his email below. And we can't have this closure too without talking about the fabulous Alexi Eisenhower of Ricky Leaks Biohacking, co-hosts with Jeff Mamora on, I know BitChute or Rumble. You guys are moving over to BitChute, right? Or is it, you have
That's
been on
what you're
BitChute.
saying, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
BitChute's a little faster. Where we go, we go. Oh, yes. Hi, 10 days. Yes, the past 2 years, that is what I've been invested in, is detoxing and purging, and it has changed my life literally. And now I get to assist my children in teaching them how to take control of their own health and to not be scared of my witchy things, but also not to be scared of being able to do it yourself as well and heal yourself. And it's interesting, Jeff, I have people in my life like mother-in-law or a friend that just visited us from overseas that have relied on the old school medical community and big pharma, and they have recurring issues. And I know these patches alone could help exactly that. So they're ready to try. They have to want to try. Mm-hmm.
So this is like the company is very patriotic. I mean, it started from, it's as like I said, it's now real quick, I want to make a statement of what my wear.
Yeah, and then tell me where to put. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So real quick, this is batik. I'm Indonesian. This is handmade, hand drawn, and I was very upset when I saw Biden and all the cabal was wearing this in Bali, promoting their stupid cabal shit, and then Indonesian Prime Minister, the one that was actually calling for vaccine passport. So I'm making a stand by wearing this to show, if you see all this politician wearing this, they're puppets. But when you see healers, the patriots, we're the real ones. We're the non-puppet cabal of the cabal. So this is why I'm about to make that's why I was under attack too, because I was making this statement. I'm gonna gather Indo-patriots to speak that just because our leaders are a bunch of whore and puppets, that doesn't mean the people are. We got warriors, you know what I'm saying? And so just because, and these are sacred for us, and they're using our culture as to segue, so psychologically people is easy to receive. Oh, it's Bali, so it's not. So we're gonna. This is why I'm wearing this.
You're taking the power back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neil Keenan. Do you know Neil Keenan?
I don't think so.
Okay. There was a question there.
You want me to tell you where to put that?
Put what?
No, the glutathione patch for you.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I need you to hold it with your left hand.
I don't want to rip off. There we go. Mm-hmm. So take off the back?
No. Mm-hmm. Close your eyes. I need you to think about your lungs. Mm-hmm. Think, let it go, and feel. Once you're able to feel, let me know.
I feel them. They're tighter than they should be.
Ah.
My breath is up here instead of expansive belly, too.
Okay, so I need you to put by the right shoulder, but to the right a little bit, but right here. Now just hold it first. Hold it.
Okay.
No, like by the chest. By the chest a little bit. Chest. There you go. Mm-hmm. Up a little bit. There. Hold it there for about 2 seconds. Breathe. Take a deep breath. Exhale. That's a big shift. I could feel it.
I know. And even though my pants are tight, I moved my belly.
You see? So this is so in the hand of a master, this tool is becoming a different level of healing tool. You see that?
Yeah.
And it's very quick. And I actually use you as the biofeedback. I'm not just measuring you, but I'm using you to connect to your, because you need to, the whole idea is to allow people to connect to themselves.
Yeah. We have to work together.
Yes.
You work together with your
I
practitioner.
mean, I could measure it and I tell you where it is, but it's not going to be as sustainable if you could actually able to tap in.
Right.
You know.
Is this the pressure point for the lungs? Yeah, Stephanie just asked.
Yeah,
There you go.
It's called lung 1.
Should I stick it there? Should I take it off? Because what's going to happen, folks, I have 30 of these suckers, and I'm going to stay in touch with Jeff, and we're going to work on.
Yeah, and then we're going to rotate them around.
Okay.
And then there's so many applied spirituality with this. I do breath work. So when I do cacao ceremony, we use this in so many different ways. I mean, a lot of people talking about, resetting adrenals. I do that instantly with all my tools, but not too many people could instantly detox adrenals. That's what I do too.
Wow. Cool.
We all need to do that.
We have so much more to talk about here. I love it. We're going to do another one. I have to get my daughter to a Dungeons and Dragons meeting, so that's very important. But and Master Jeff, seriously, we're in SoCal. I thank you and I honor you for keeping yourself real and continuing to heal many in SoCal and all of California and the planet. But especially, I have a soft heart for LA, especially when it's been under attack. Like, let it drown, let it fall off, all that stuff. There's so many of us here that are lighting it up from within. So thank you for staying on mission and being the solution. You are the solution out there. And I encourage everyone, if you are considering purging and detoxing and getting your body right, because you can do it, just choose that you're going to do it. And please seek a healing practitioner such as Master Jeff, who can help assist you and work with you. I'm just proof positive and case point that shifts in the body can happen.
It could happen instantly.
Yes.
And real quick, like I said, I don't necessarily have to work with you hand on hand every day. I mean, just watch my testimonial videos and watch this video, this and that. I'm a Kundalini master. A lot of stuff will actually happen to you to the degree that you allow. Just letting go. Yeah. And then you allow. There's so much that I'm conducting right now. That is, a lot of people get healing and they never really needed to talk to me because they will tell, oh, you helped me with this, you helped me with that, Yeah. Okay. Well,
folks, you can again find them on Facebook, on Instagram, on Ricky Leaks Biohacking with Alexia Eisenhower, some of the episodes there. And again, I'll put the email underneath or DM me, folks, maybe you prefer. I don't know. But I'm super I'm grateful to you and thank you.
I'm grateful for you.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm glad we could physically reconnect. As well as we're on this healing journey together. Thank you for all that you are and do, Master Jeff Mamora.
Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your holiday week and be so good to yourself. Remember, your body is responding to what you are telling it, and your children are watching you, how you treat your body. So it's time to be the solution and be the way shower. God bless.
God bless.
Be well, everybody. And thank you.